Hi, in this series of tutorials I will explain how to use Alien Fetus, a Max Light device to create audio reactive visuals. I will explain how to create these results and how to vary them so you can adjust the results to your personal needs. For example, this kind of data cloud in this kind of style of Matrix movie. Also, this membrane which is reacting to sound transients, how to make it reactive or less reactive. Let's see also this very glitchy membrane, so very fast, and perhaps something more simple like these lines, or also textures, this kind of colorful textures, and also this moving cloud of data, kind of a galaxy. And finally, also I want to show you how to create this style of flowers. I call them flowers because it seems like a flower to me. And also at the end, this kind of galaxy. So let's start. Let's go from the beginning. As you can notice, I am using this Max Light device called Variations to store and recall the parameter values of Alien Fetus. So I am launching the different visual compositions with these variations, and the variations Max Light device is associated to my scene. So I'm launching the composition with the scenes. In this particular tutorial, I'm not explaining how to use variations, but if you are interested, I will leave a link in the description to another tutorial so you can learn how to use variations. And it is also explaining in the Ableton 12 official website. So how to create this style of tutorials. Let's disable for a little bit these audio reactivity buttons. These are the audio reactivity buttons. So now that they are disabled, I can see what's going on. This device works with functions. These are math functions which are generating part of this shape. In this case, I am using this noise.voronoi function. When it is reacting to audio, it's getting bigger or changing also the morphology. Something important here is the peak threshold. For each peak, the shape is evolving, and it is also spinning because the auto turn is on. If I turn it off, then you will get an static shape. So the first thing to set in here, if you want to vary this, is set the function and also select a draw mode. You can change the look of the shape by selecting another draw mode, like points, for example. And also you can explore how it looks by using different draw modes and select the one that works for you. Let's set it to line strip, which is what I chose for this composition. The scale value is also changing according to audio reactivity. If I turn it off, then the shape is more static. The attacks are acting in here. If I turn the attack detection off, now you can see that it is moving, but it's not reacting to the amplitude peaks. So it's like a living shape, and when it gets a peak, it's like it's saying ouch, and then it reacts and moves. If you want more changes, then you can set this threshold lower, And if you want less peaks, less reaction, just turn the knob all the way up. So here is a moving waves. This is because of agitation value. If you have more agitation, so these waves move faster, and with less agitation, they are moving slower. For this composition, it's something in the middle. Let's analyze now what is going on with this detail parameter. So let's turn the audio reactivity off, and you can see that the more detail you have, more complex the shape will become. So you will see more elements in here. So less detail will give you something with less curves, something more simple. This other parameter, dimension, refers to how many lines or how many points you have on screen. You have less lines in here, more dimensions, more lines. So you can use also to vary and customize your shape. Now let's see about scale. This is how big is the shape. If you turn the auto scale on, so the scale will be given by the other reactions. So the scale will increase with audio amplitude. You have another scale multiplier, so it will affect the overall scale. This scale is reacting to audio, but the other is independent. So you will see that both, the combination of both, can define the global. Same happens with speed. This speed is auto turn. So when auto turn, this is how fast this is spinning. When it is related to audio reactions, auto turn, it moves by audio amplitude, but you can also change the overall speed. This is how much it will react, right? Then now you can see that the shape is green because all the red channel is down, all the blue is down. Why if I have black and white in here? Well, this button is not mapped in your presets. It is useful to control the knobs, the color knobs. Yeah, for fast changes. But what this is doing, it changed the values of the knobs. But this control itself, it's not something that you can map or shape in your presets. So the important here, it's to define the color by the knobs and use this for fast changes. Okay, so this is how this preset is working. So I think that with this you can vary your shape and customize it for your needs. When you set that to points, you can use the font size parameter and use the points. I made them smaller, perhaps bigger. So, okay guys, I think that with this information you can vary the shape and obtain something personal. In the next tutorials of this series, I will explain how to obtain the results that I show you at the beginning. So see you in the next one and stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to the mail list of synesthetic devices so you can know when I will publish the next tutorials and also news. This is Alien Fetus, the Max for Light device. I will also leave the download link on the description of this video and other useful links. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.